Hello, well, today we are going to learn inverting conditional sentences. Remember, these classes are because we need to be at home during this time, so we are going to start with the class. It is very important that you write your answers in your notebooks, remember, and they must be signed by your parents or tutors. We are going to work on page number 111 and in the grammar expansion 156 and 157. Remember that you need to put a stop in some places of the video so you can have enough time to answer. This class is for 2 days. Well, so we are going to begin with the book. And as I told you, page number 111. Let me put the page. Let me move this a little bit. 111. Well, inverted conditional sentences. First of all, we're going to remember that the conditionals normally have two clauses: the if clause and the result clause. But in this case, we're going to use in a formal way, but also this inverted when we use should, for example. It is normally to use when you are really formal, or to be like in a, I don't know, in a poem. That's the important part. Well, so oh my goodness, I need to connect it. Wait a minute, please. Well, I already plug. We have battery, and I want that we begin by reading this time, and then we are going to skip this time, this part, and we are going directly to this section. Later you are going to try to answer this part. Well, inverted conditional sentences for present, past, or future time. Please observe. Were we to apologize, we could resume a friendship with Richard. Were I to have gone home, we never would have met. The important part that I want that you observe here is when we are using were in this space, then is the subject, and immediately it's a verb in infinitive. This is I want that you underlined. Yes, I want that you underlined. Well, you're supposed to show it highlighted, but in this case, I'm going to use this part. Maybe this color. Okay, so observe. This is very white. Okay, so this part is in infinitive. Please, it's very important that you don't forget this. Later we have should. As I told you, normally it's with a point when you want to be very romantic. Should you wish to come? Had he contact? In this case, the correct was he had contacted. If he had contacted, and had she not gone, the correct is she hadn't gone. This part is really important. We are going to do this in the common mistakes. Observe. Had you not, because always you cannot put hadn't. This is forbidden. Always you are going to put had, then the subject, and the negative form as the same as we have here. Have the subject and not. Maybe you desire to put an underline here with the same color or highlighted, yes, highlighted with the same color here. Well, I told you that we are going to do this first. I want that you observe this part. Maybe you want to return to the video or stop, observe, or maybe copy this in your notebooks in order that it's easier for you to do this activity. I'm going to help you to do the first one, and you're going to see that it's not so difficult. For example, if we talked, okay, this is impossible, it is good. Why? Because the next verb is not in infinitive. It is had, because the verb is in past participle. Well, and besides that, they are giving us the clue that they want we use have to make the inverted conditional. Okay, I have here had. Okay, excellent. Now, how I'm going to say? I'm going to say goodbye if, and we're going to take had and we're going to move forward. What is the correct answer? Had we talked? One more time. Had we talked? Well, I'm going to show you this. Had we talked just a moment longer? Well, had, yes. One more time. Had we. Just only like a kind of interrogative form, but it's not interrogative, yes? Why it is not? Because we continue reading and we can observe that is a conditional. Yes, I could have asked for your number. Well, the next one, they say should. Well, this is easier. I'm going to say goodbye to if, and what do you believe? I'm going to write it first. Should. Excellent. Should you want to get in touch at any time? Observe. And we have it. Should you want? Yes, the rest is the same. There is no problem at all. Now, observe this. In the number 4, I chose this because of the verb to be. If I ever see, you remember that I told you that when we have where, the verb always needs to be in full infinitive. Remember, the full infinitive is when we put to. Bare infinitive, we don't use it. It's, for example, I can go. Well, so we're going to use the full infinitive. And how do you believe it is going to be? Okay, goodbye if. What we are going to put first? Where? Okay, I ever, and important. How we are going to put this verb? To see. Excellent. Well, so the correct answer is were I ever to see. It's not so difficult. I think it is the best way to analyze it. Yes, this is the best way. Well, if you can listen something, it is at home, and as I told you, this is my daughter here, and well, everybody. I'm sorry. Well, so now I want that you try to analyze. Please try to write just the answers, and you are going to say what is the correct meaning. For example, number 1. Observe, this is in small. Number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5. Yes? 1, 2, 3. So you are going to choose A or B for the number 1. What is the correct meaning? Well, so you can put stop after we read this. Please read with me. Inverted conditional clauses can be used instead of if clauses and sometimes add emphasis. They tend to be slightly more formal, okay, as I told you, because the conditionals are already formal, but more formal. Had is not contracted, and past sentences like where, we need to put, or to have gone, mean the same as had I gone. It is the same meaning. Where or to have gone is the same meaning. Were I to have gone or had I gone is the same meaning. Were I to have gone or had I gone is a synonym. Well, please put the correct answers, click stop, and I give you the answers in a minute. Please don't be tricky. No sean tramposinos, okay? Analyze, use your imaginations, dictionaries if you need it, but try not to copy the answers. Well, now I'm going to give you the correct answers. Let me make it bigger. Click on stop if you want extra time, okay? Now we're going to the following activity. Remember, I give you the answers already, some of them. 1, 2, and 4. Now complete the rest of them. Please copy in your notebooks and answer them. Okay, click on stop in the on video, and so you can have extra time. Well, now we are going to the grammar expansion 156, and we are going to answer some of these exercises. 156. If you have the good luck to have the books at home, well, that's great. If not, don't worry, okay? Remember, in this case, we are going to work in these two parts, 156 and 157. And, well, it is the same, only they give us a special information to say. Inverted conditional sentences are often distinguished from other types of conditional sentences only by registers. The sentences below show a sequence from least the most formal. Present inversions with have and past inversions with should are restricted to highly formal or poetic usage. This is important. Poetic. Mostly should, very formal. Had he more money, present, I would marry him. Should you have had second thoughts, I wouldn't have proceeded with the plan. As always, this part, in my personal opinion, is a little bit confused, so don't worry. Try to do this part, please. But before that, we're going to see the language in this song. Observe the last part. You say here, lost somewhere along beaters, and I would have stayed up with you all night. Have I known how to save your life? Okay, this is the inverted. Yes, and as you've said, this is also in a song, so it is not that is very formal, but it's a poetic way to use it. Yes. Well, please try to do only the exercise 2A. Express present future suggestions or requests informally or formally. How do I know this is formal or informally? Well, mother to child. Normally a mom doesn't speak really formal, no? So you're going to use an informal form. So you use be. You can use be in this case. Now it says Claire to elderly customer. Well, in this case, could be formal. Okay, employee to boss, formal. Teenager to younger sister, formal or informal? Informal. Did you see? Remember, be is a little bit informal, that have and should. Try to rewind the video and to check the previous activity that we did. It's easier that trying to use like in this case. I think they confuse a little bit to you, so don't worry. Remember, after were, subject and to have, and in this case only we are changing the places. Yes, have I left to say goodbye if, and I put have first. Should you change? Yes, again were, with to change, present or future, and past meaning. Well, that's all. If you want extra time to do the activities, please put stop right now. Take your time. Remember, this work is for 2 days. You can repeat this video as many times you need. I'm going to put you the answers, but please don't be tricky. Or put the answers just a little bit. You analyze the number 1, and then try not to see the number 2 and the rest, so you can do every sentence better and better. Well, here are the answers. Please, as I told you, only observe them. The number 1, and try not to see the rest if you want to have a clear idea how to do it. Put a stop and or rewind so you can continue working. Well, for me that's all for today, and have a great day. I miss you so much. It's not the same giving the classes to a computer. Bye.